Welcome back to the Raw District podcast, man. This is Drew Dawson. We got White Ready in the building.
What's
Eli
good?
Brown, the lunch lady.
Yerp.
Off the IPAs here, you know what I'm saying? Nails on the couch. What's the fucking deal, man? Special guest, Tevyn Harmon, man. My guy, what's the deal?
What's going on, man? How are you?
I'm pretty good, bro. First and foremost, catch us up on catch us up on,
I'm on my big
ZA
boat shit.
Athletics.
So ZA Athletics, man, it's evolved all the way until this point. So years ago, I started a brand called Get Some Gang, and I was in high school. Like, we're coming out of high school.
Classic.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. It was big, man. You know, I used to send out wristbands to everybody that wanted to join, free of charge. I would just get it out there to everybody, and then it just like before marketing, before Instagram, before Facebook, like got to the marketing point where they're at now, where you could pay for ads and stuff like that. I just figured out a way to market myself and then just put it out there. So I would send out free wristbands. You know, in that process, I went through the phase where I feel like I needed to get a job. So went through that whole career, like trying to find my career, trying to do that, and then kind of put that on the back burner. Things ended up dying down, and one thing I just kept on coming back to was being in fitness. So me and my wife, my girlfriend at the time, we ended up starting a brand called Hilltop Strong. We had only the only inflatable hill in Kansas, and we were traveling throughout the state of Kansas, putting sports teams through trainings, putting parents through trainings, things like that. Moved down to Texas, had our son. COVID happened, kind of shut us all down. But through that process, I realized that when I took a little bit of what I had from Get Some Gang and took a little bit of what I was doing with Hilltop Strong, and realized that I've always wanted to do apparel and things like that on top of fitness.
Yeah.
So it's just another stream of income, another way to get the brand out there. But I had Hilltop built up, doing numbers and doing good numbers with those. And then so COVID happened and kind of just reset us. And then so I was like, man, let me just rebrand, because I don't see people in California that I don't even know supporting Hilltop Strong by trying to wear a T-shirt or something like
So
that.
Hilltop Strong, explain that to the people, like the inflatable.
So
workout thing.
You guys
Yeah,
still
yeah.
do that?
So we still have it, but we don't do it.
You don't use much.
Yeah, we don't do it. I mean, here in the state of Kansas, it costs a lot of money, man, just to have that hill.
Yeah.
So it costs I think close to $1,000 a year, just because we had to get it licensed, we had to get it insured, we had to get it inspected, because in the state of Kansas, they still technically qualify it as an amusement ride, because it's got inflatable blowers that blow it up.
Okay.
So technically, in the terms and like in the paperwork and everything like that, the Senate and whatever it is, they say it's an amusement ride. So with that being said, we had to go through all the regulations to get it inspected and all regulated and stuff. So we still have it, but Hilltop Strong, I mean, we really just came up with it after I ended up running Fit Body Boot Camp here in Topeka. It's a franchise. Me and my wife end up being the first. I was the first trainer there. She was the first receptionist, and then became a trainer. And we kind of just grew them from about 20 people to 200 in like 4 months of us being there. So they offered me to buy that. The owner did, and I didn't like the numbers, the way the numbers were looking. And so, I always wanted to do my own thing. I didn't want to really be controlled by a franchisee to where I had to pay into a franchise and stuff like that.
Right.
So we started Hilltop Strong, and we're the only inflatable hill here in the state of Kansas. So we travel with it.
So you do group classes or more individual?
So with Hilltop Strong, we did more group classes, kind of like how Fit Body did. We did more group classes. We paid a flat fee. People paid a flat fee per month. They came to me. They trained 30 minutes. They're in and out. But with that, I started getting into more personal training too, because I realized the group training was cool, and I mean it brings in people and things like that, which we still offer, but we offer it on a different basis now, something that's a little bit different from Fit Body and a little bit different from your normal gym. So we do group, but not the like 20 people in a class type group, to where we rotate through stations and stuff like that.
Okay. You ever think about having like big time clients, or are you always gonna be trying to do like the group community thing?
Bro, I love to have big time clients. Like, that's
Is that
my
the bigger
goal.
picture?
Yeah, absolutely. My goal is to really just grow it and build it, honestly, to where I can have trainers that once they start getting into training, we pay for their national certification. They get into training. We put them like on more of like our group classes, things like that, and kind of feel like what they specialize in. So that's kind of like the same route that I went. Like I could get people in shape, you know, but I would like to specialize in, you know, getting them into what they really want to get into. You know, their specific goals and stuff like that. In group training, it kind of just puts everybody in a, hey, we're just going to get in shape. You know, you're just going to get in better shape. Yeah. So as we grow and stuff like that, I would like to replace my spot and put somebody in doing group classes and stuff like that, and me working with like the bigger clientele and stuff like that.
Got you working your way up the ladder.
Yeah.
That's dope, man. I also seen you had a partnership with Sacred Leaf.
Yeah.
And that's a CBD company?
Yeah.
Is that something you use, or is that like just something you support?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I mean, just to go on record, a lot of people don't know that I use marijuana. I use THC. So I use marijuana.
Come on in, boys. We got him.
Yeah.
We got him.
Yeah. So yeah. Go ahead and set me up. Yeah. Go ahead and set it up. But no, I mean, but that's real though, because I used to be a former sheriff.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, so and that's huge. Like, so obviously it's still illegal. I mean, just to go on record, it's not like something. Missouri. Yeah, that's true. So yeah, not in Missouri.
That's where I live.
Well, yeah, he allegedly uses THC.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, these are all CBD blunts.
Allegedly.
I forgot.
So just to go on record, I don't necessarily use it every day, just like for recreation, things like that. I mean, obviously.
You gotta stay focused. You do a lot of shit, so you can't be high all the time.
Honestly, and for me, I have real bad anxiety. So I was literally clinically, went to the doctor and everything. Like, this was years ago, and diagnosed with severe clinical anxiety, severely clinical depression, like suicidal thoughts, things like that. So obviously, the world that we live in it's not really ideal, you know. So I mean, we're in pressure all the time, you know, especially trying to run a business. I'm 27, bro. Like, I'm trying to run a multi-million-dollar business, you know what I mean? And, like, trying to find my career and trying to really give back to the community the way that I really want to. So I'm not one of those people that, like, oh, hey, your back hurts, well, you should go take some hydrocodone, or, you know, your head hurts, things like that. I was prescribed that for years. Like, playing football and stuff like that, I was prescribed. I could hit up my doctor, like, on Monday and be like,
Great American Trap.
Hit up your drug dealer.
Exactly, yeah, you know what I mean? I could hit up my doctor and be like, hey, man, you know, my migraines are really bad, and, you know, I'm going through this. And he'd be like, okay, well, you know.
Make it Percocet.
Yeah. Like, here, I just prescribed you some more hydrocodones. And I was like getting tired of that, because I was like, man, I don't want to do that, because I'm in fitness, so, you know, natural. You know, I'm all about the natural. So just to clear the record with that, it's not like I'm just like, hey, bro, like, I'm just trying to get high just to get high. It's like I'm in it for the fitness reasons, like as far as like, you know, an edible or something like that, you know, when I can and stuff like that. But it's not one of those ones where I take it every night or I do it every day. It's just one of those ones where it's like, yeah, I'm stressing out really bad. I'm trying to do this. Let me just calm down. Let me relax.
Makes complete sense. That's exactly how it's supposed to be used. Like,
it is medicine.
Yeah, it's medicine.
I was talking to somebody on Facebook recently about that, and people scared everybody away from marijuana with all the propaganda and whatnot. But it's supposed to be isolated things. Like, we have CBD now for people who don't like to get high. There's other compounds in it that are going to help people who have a sleep disorder, who can't eat, and all kinds of things. Just like how medicine pills are now. You go to the Walgreens and be like, I got this. Oh, here's a pill for it. Bang.
Yeah.
If we can do more research on weed, it's gonna get to that point.
Exactly.
I mean, but everybody has access to blunts, you know.
And, you know? And I mean, it's just one of those things too. Like, just go back on the topic of Sacred Leaf. So Sacred Leaf has CBD products. They have products that have small traces amounts of THC in it, federally legal, locally legal. You know, because as CBD is becoming more, you know, mainstream and people are able to go up the street and purchase it, you know, a lot of people are understanding that Delta-9 THC.
I heard about that.
Yeah, so Delta-9 THC is derived from hemp. So it's a non-psychoactive form of THC that you can still get you high, but it's not
like smoking mids.
Yeah, exactly. It's not the psychoactive to where you're not going to be like, you know, in Kansas it's hard because it's illegal. Marijuana is illegal, obviously. So in order for you to get legal marijuana, you have to go out of state and things like that, or, you know, get it from the places that are legal.
Freedom.
Exactly. But and you don't really know what you're getting compared to like California. You can walk in and be like, hey, this THC, this is going to be the psychoactive, not as much, you know. So there's different grades.
That's what's important about it, because you don't really know the strain.
But we're in the early fucking phases of it, man. Like, so early.
Yeah.
It's so crazy, man. And as long as people keep pushing the right thing about weed, we gonna get there.
Oh yeah. And
they're gonna be
they've
pop
been doing it
machines
since
with
the 60s
THC
too.
infused drinks. It's gonna be all kinds of stuff, man.
Absolutely.
Word.
So yeah, with that, with Sacred Leaf, so we got a community partnership. So all the people that train with us through Athletics A through Z, they get a keychain. They're on our monthly training program, so they get a keychain with our logo on it, and all they gotta do is go into one of the Sacred Leaf locations and show them, hey, I train with Athletics A through Z, and they get 20% off their purchase.
Fire. So, y'all heard it here.
Yep.
Yes, sir. What made you want to be like an entrepreneur, man? When'd you know?
Man, when I was in high school, honestly. I mean, before then, I kind of knew. Like, people always ask me, what do you want to do? I was like, I want to be an entrepreneur. I didn't know what entrepreneur meant. But I always see my pops. My pops would always have, he worked in the federal prisons. So he worked in the Bureau of Prisons in Leavenworth and in Seagoville in Texas. But he would always do something outside of work. So if he was coaching us on, football, basketball, baseball, everything that we did, he would always find another way to make a stream of income. And I'd always respected that because I was like, okay, he goes to work, but he still comes home and goes to work on something that he wants to do. He's making sure that we always had the bills paid, always had the lights, always had food on the table and things like that. But still, it wasn't enough as far as like his inner drive. And being my father's son, like I always had that inner drive. So in high school, man, I used to in Texas, middle school up to high school in Texas, I would go to Walmart and I would get the packs of the Starbursts, the Skittles, the Paydays, the Snickers, all that. They'd come in packs at the top shelf of the candy aisle. And every time we went to Walmart with my parents, I'd be like, hey, I want one thing. Only thing I want is the candy. And not because I ate some of it, but it wasn't because I wanted to eat it. Yeah, bro, I used to sling it. I used to have a backpack at school. I kept my books in, then I'd have a drawstring backpack that I kept my candy in. And then so I know the candy in the vending machines at schools or in the lunchroom were selling for $1.50, $2, just depending on what you want.
It's a common story for people who, get into this type of stuff.
Yeah.
Back then, I was bodying motherfuckers in the bathroom and fucking skipping class. You know what I'm saying? I was in detention. Maybe this
middle school?
Yeah.
Middle school.
Bro.
That was the bodying days.
I was looking for the person with the candy. Like,
who got the candy? I ain't finna pay for it.
Bullying motherfuckers.
But yeah,
I was a bad.
I knew some people that would walk to Walgreens and
Where'd you go to school?
steal the candy from Walgreens and just make 100% profit.
Yeah. I'm good. Y'all good. So yeah, it's just one of those.
My back is hurting.
Yeah, that's why. Hey, you're good, bro. I give you the reason pass.
Yeah, smooking because I want to get high.
Then there's Eli. No, but yeah. So I mean, it's like it's weird because it's kind of like dealing drugs or whatever. I get it for $13 and there's 26 pieces in it. I make enough to re-up, profit $13. So at the end, I knew I was an entrepreneur then, to where I was like, okay, this is business. But
figured out the game.
Yeah,
for sure. What's the outside of fitness? What are your visions outside of that? What do you want to accomplish?
Man, I want to be the best father I could be for my son, for my future kids.
It's the right answer.
Yeah. I mean,
respect.
It's just one of those I want my son to grow up to realize that he don't have to go work for somebody. You know what I mean?
I was just talking about that last night.
Yeah, I mean that's a huge thing because in today's society, it's like me growing up, like I said, seeing my pops, and the reason why I stopped the first brand that I ran was Get Some Gang, is because I felt like I needed a main source of income. So I didn't give my all into fitness or give my all into my brand and things like that, which at that time I probably could have, but you learn. So I want my son to grow up and find something that he loves to do and not be putting us into a box of being like, this is what you have to do. You know what I mean? Because when you do that, then it shuts out their creativity. It shuts out who they're really wanting and who they really should be in this world.
Do you think everybody has that, though?
Not necessarily. No. It's definitely one of those things to where not everybody's meant, and this is the age that we're living in too, is Instagram, Facebook, social media is like, oh, everybody needs to be an entrepreneur now. It's the cool thing to be an entrepreneur. And it's way easier now than it used to be because you can run Facebook ads. If you got the right marketing, if you got the right, if you're paying $2,000, $3,000 a month, you could push $10,000 a month because you're putting $2,000, $3,000 a month behind something. But that's another thing is with me, I've always wanted to do organic. I'm just huge on organic growth, organic following, because you can connect with your people that way. So
they're the ones that are me buying your apparel.
Exactly. You know, they're the ones that are going to keep coming back to you to where we can have, like all my clients, you can ask any one of my clients I've trained or that I ever real train, is I sit down and have conversations with them. Like, it's not just about money for me. Like, yeah, the money's going to come, but I realize that I can make money going to a warehouse somewhere and I can get that same amount of money, if not more. But if I can sit down and talk with them and have conversations with them and really understand what they're doing, bro, that's what it's about.
And people get real caught up in numbers, like looking at likes and views and all that shit. It doesn't really matter. It matters in a sense. But if you can lock down a niche thing and have a community of people paying you, you know what I'm saying, and make a living off of it, you don't need no, like...
Find who you connect to.
There's a lot of illusions out here, man.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of them where it looks like people are really out here doing it, but
people buying followers and shit.
Bro, that's huge.
Me and my barber was talking about that he done quit on me, nigga. We got to discuss that later. Yeah, he done got a new job on me, goddamn it. No more $50 cuts, man. No more Krispies. But anyway, we was talking about that, and he was like, the followers don't equate to dollars and shit.
No.
And I said, they can. They can. They don't always, but they can. I believe it's still firmly in the hands of that person who's that account, whatever you're doing, to still try to make that organic connection. Because if they're coming and if they're doing as much as pressing follow on your shit, that they want to follow you, you should. I mean, that's
you
like
could sell something to them.
You can try to connect something to them. So I feel like it can work both ways. It can work both ways.
It definitely, like you said, like. Followers, Eli said it too, is buying followers. Man, when Facebook and stuff, Instagram first came out with that.
Yeah. Now that shit's,
I know cats out there that bought followers.
That's a dead end.
And they got like hundreds, thousands, hundreds of thousands of followers, and they make a post, and it's like, you get like 200, 300 likes.
Right.
It's an outdated.
It's outdated.
It's an outdated thing, but one of my favorite rappers came up off that.
Yeah.
Mac Miller.
Yeah, hey, if you knew
that was the start of it, though.
I remember it, but
he was also
the concept makes sense.
Yeah,
if you could put yourself in front of more people, obviously, if you get the illusion, obviously it makes sense.
Right.
But nowadays, there's so much competition, man. If you look like you're faking it, people can tell immediately. You can look through the comments and tell it's not real conversation.
But that's the thing, though. Rest in peace, Mac Miller too. But also one of those things is he did that, but he could still connect it with his fans.
He was good.
So he used it. You know what I mean? So, like, I mean, it's a tool. Like, I believe social media on my phone, I have all my social media in one folder, and it's not even labeled social media. It's labeled toolkit because it's tools. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing. A lot of people get caught up into the fact of, oh, I need to go in there and scroll and post and like, and I catch myself doing it too. But at the end of the day, the real connection that you're going to get is from conversations, meeting people and things like that. And COVID stopped a lot of it, tried to stop a lot of it. And so a lot of people got in their bag during the pandemic and stuff like that because they were able to monetize what they were doing and start brands and stuff like that. But still, at the end of the day, my thing is, I still want to have that conversation. I still want to be able to sit down and know every single person that I'm meeting with.
Real shit. I try to respond to everything.
I work better in person.
Yeah.
I do. I mean, I connect and work better with people in person.
Yeah.
Like that screen sometimes will have shit all fucked up.
Yeah. I feel like
that screen between you will have that phone between you.
It's a disconnect. Yeah.
They'll have shit misinterpreted and like.
when I'm high and I like go to grab my phone or something like that, bro, I feel like I'm in a whole different world. And I literally get like in this like weird feelings to where it's like, I don't even want to be on that because I want to be in the real world. You know what I mean? Because it's a whole different realm. You're in a whole different realm.
For sure. I feel that too, man.
Yeah, bro, that shit is not. I mean, I think the pandemic did help a lot of people that did want to start their own business and shit.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know, face to face, it is like what you need, but a lot of people do like just do behind the scenes shit. And I feel like the numbers do help at that point in time because it's like you're never gonna meet the person. You don't really know what they're like, but you want what they have.
You want what they have. That's the thing, and what they have is not meant for you. You know what I mean? And that's a lot of it too.
I know all this shit is fake now. Like I can't really, I don't judge people off social media anymore.
Yeah.
Like I can't do it. There's too much behind the scenes political shit.
There's a lot of stuff, and a lot of people get on. Who was it? Boom Gang. Who was
got his life together. Shout out to Boom.
Yeah. Shout out to him because I was just watching something how he flipped his life around. He's like what they call woke. Everybody's coming woke about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I couldn't tell if that was like a real thing or not.
Of him being clean or like.
Yeah, I don't know if he like. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that was another gimmick.
Yeah, it'd be sick because look, that's when he came up.
Clean as a gimmick.
Well, I mean, just like if you, I don't know, because like I don't see how you switch that quick.
Yeah, he went. The interview I seen.
Up shit.
Yeah, the interview I seen, it came back to him. You know, the interview I seen when he was doing all that stuff, he was homeless and he was doing all types of crazy different stuff to where he was like, man, I gotta, social media is where it's at right now, so I gotta act out. But there's a downplay with that too because everybody else started doing stupid shit like that, and then now we live in a society where people just want to go viral in McDonald's, or people want to go viral and running down the street, and it's just like it's just a world that we live in. But he turned it around, so shout out to him.
To backtrack a little bit, man, you already know had a kid during the pandemic, around the same time it started. Yeah, talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm right there with you. It's a weird thing.
Yeah. So your daughter is, how old is she?
She's 11 months.
11 months. Me and my wife were just talking about that. So my son turns 1 on Tuesday.
Yeah.
So we were down in Texas at the time. So when we had him, it was in February of this time last year. And so pandemic, it was starting to kick up. We were hearing about it in China and all this was going on. And then we were like, what's going to happen? We really don't know. So luckily I was able to be in the room. All my family was able to come up to the hospital, my friends, things like that. So it didn't really affect us that way as far as like people not being able to be in the hospital and stuff like that. And I was able to really be there when he was delivered and see everything. But afterwards, like, it shut us down because, and it put me in a scare because obviously I work one-on-one with my clients, like personal. Yeah. And for me to do my job at the time, it was me working one-on-one with my clients. And then, one of my clients in Texas was an EMT. And so, like, he was doing calls, and he was like, yo, we had this person, they were tripping, and they were sick, and blah, blah, blah. We had to get in hazmat suits and all this stuff. So in my mind, I'm like, yo, man. And it's scary. Like, honestly.
Every time is a risk.
Yeah. Really. And I literally thought I was going to end up, and not speaking this to existence at all, but I literally thought I was going to be one of those. I thought it was going to be one of those world-ending. This was my anxiety catching up with me, and everything catching to me.
I was there with you, bro.
Yeah, I was like, bro,
could have been really bad.
Yeah, like I thought.
It still might be too.
It still might be. You know what I mean? But I was just one of those ones where I was like, man, this is it. I'm not gonna be able to see my son grow up. You know what I mean? It's just like I never really pictured me having a son right now, so that's what really threw me off too. It was like we didn't know my wife was pregnant until she was 6 months. Like we were already in Texas. Like she was crazy. Yeah, we were drinking it. We were drinking like we weren't drinking or anything like that, like a lot, but we were drinking wine coolers and stuff in Texas when we first got down there. We were by the pool every day. It was one of those ones where it was like, yo, we're living the life. Like this is our dream. Like we really about to chase this and get to the bag down here. And then one day my wife was, talking about her, her breasts and stuff and how they're hurting and stuff. I'm like, oh, it's just that time. I was like, I just hit her with are you pregnant? She's like, no, I'm not pregnant. She's like, if I'm pregnant, blah, 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 my boobs will be hurting and stuff. And I was like, well, you haven't been complaining lately. And I was like, we're going to get the pregnancy test. We went home from training that day. We went to get like rice and all types of different stuff on the grocery list. I forgot rice. And we were walking out and I was like, I forgot to get some rice. Let me run back in here. She went to the car, went back in there, and I was like, I forgot to get a pregnancy test. So I grabbed a pregnancy test while I was in there, went home, bro. Literally, I'm filling out clients, programs and stuff like that, tracking progress. I was buying a speaker, a big old boombox, because we used to do mobile boot camps where we just pop up at parks and, have the music blasting and doing all types of stuff. Tight. So, yeah, so I was about to buy this big old boombox at the time, and my wife took the test, and she came out. She was like, I'm pregnant. Mm-hmm. I was like, let me see. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I'm like, let me see. I'm not believing it. I'm like, ain't no way. Exactly. And then, so she took it, and I went back in there, and I was like, no, that line isn't dark enough. You know what I mean? Like that's not dark. That ain't it.
Do it again.
Take this one that says pregnant or not pregnant. So she was like, okay,
another one.
I don't gotta pee. I don't got to pee right now. So I waited an hour. So I bought the speaker. This speaker's like $500. So I bought the speaker. I'm like, all right, cool.
Take that motherfucker
this
back.
Might be my last purchase.
Right? Right? So I end up, she ended up taking the pregnancy test, and she's like, says the same thing. I was like, and this one read, like, it literally said pregnant, not pregnant. I went in there and I looked at it and I just looked in the mirror and I was like,
pregnant.
Yo, I'm about to be a dad. Like, that's crazy. Yeah. So, I mean, the pandemic affected us that way before, like, it really happened. So, I mean, obviously shut us down. We had to move back here. We only planned on coming back for 2 weeks. 2 weeks turned into 6 months. Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild, man. I was it happened in March for me, so the first day it was limited to 2 people who could be there. It was me and her mom, and the next day they kicked her out, and then we had left.
They kicked the mom out.
Yeah,
that's fucked up.
So just me and her, and then I think it's called Jonas or some shit.
Yeah,
like
Jonas.
Yeah. We had to come back to the hospital a couple of days later, and we were there for 1 day, and the next day they were trying to kick me out. And they were like, do you have a pass? We only allow 1 person. I was like, nah, I'm not leaving.
I'll be damned.
It's my first kid. It's her first kid. I'm sitting right here.
I'll be damned. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That's the thing. Like,
how do they even come to ask some shit like that?
Bro, that's what
you really
messes
think I'm
me
finna
up.
just leave? Like, come on, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's what really messes me up.
If I'm here.
And really what gets me is the doctor's appointments now. Like, I still can't go to my son's doctor's appointments.
That's crazy.
And that's what's crazy. Honestly, well, so we have our first, his 1-year doctor's appointment on Wednesday. And so I'm going to that one, like, regardless, because it's like, y'all I'm doing all types of different stuff.
You can't have 2 people.
What if you get the vaccine? Would that change anything if you get the vaccine?
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't even know.
You ain't getting it. You
ain't
fuck
getting
that.
it.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, let's see.
That's what I was going to ask.
Vaccine
If
checking
they
this
said you
motherfucker. Who's
could go to
getting
all
it?
that, would that be
Anybody
enough?
getting
Like,
Nah, honestly,
I don't
because
think so. Ariana got it, but she got sick from
You
it.
getting it yet? No.
But she was at
I'm already
the gym
Spider-Man
this morning.
compared to this
She's
shit.
fine.
I'm
like,
COVID,
she's only
man.
sick for like.
I'm halfway in, halfway out right now.
hours or something.
I'm COVID.
It's one of those
I could be
Yeah.
convinced.
I'm convinced I've had COVID twice, man.
You think so?
Twice.
Yeah, man.
Hey, before all this happened, I stayed in Texas down the hall from one of my buddies I grew up with. Because obviously I moved here to Topeka in 2008. So I grew up in Texas from kindergarten all the way up to my sophomore year. Then I moved here. So I played baseball with this guy. And he ended up going into the major leagues and stuff like that. And when I went back down to Texas, I ran into him. He was training at the same spot my cousin was training at, or my cousin's gym. And he was like, I know you. I was like, nah, bro, you don't know me because I ain't been here for the last, 10, 15 years, you know. And he was like, no, you're Tevyn. He's like, I play baseball with you. So I recognized him. So it just so happened that we happened to be like 2 doors down from each other in the same apartments, like up the street from the gym. And so I used to go over there. We used to kick it and stuff like that. He ended up getting real sick right before my son was born. And, dude was looking, horrible. And this was before, the COVID was on the news and stuff like that. And he got real sick, and his wife or his girlfriend got real sick. And they're like, oh, they said it wasn't the flu, you know. But they gave me, prednisone and stuff like that to take. And he ended up getting it, but we swear convinced that was COVID. He had COVID, and then I was over there kicking it with him and stuff like that. So not to say anything, but I think I built a really strong immune system, and I take herbal supplements and things like that in order for my immune system to be to where it's at. And I've been vegetarian for 4 years now. So it's just one of those things to where I truly believe if you take care of your body, obviously
let's talk about that for a second.
Go ahead.
You said vegetarian?
Yeah, vegetarian. Slowly I'm transitioning to plant-based, so vegan.
Okay. What made you want to do that? Like, what convinced you?
I had kidney failure in 2016, so I was like, man, everything goes through your renal system. Mm-hmm. So, everything that you put in your body and then passing through your renal system. So I was like, man, what's one way I have to really change this? I can't really drink, because I'm only have 1 kidney. So what else is this going to affect? So I just started researching. I was like, you know what? Meat is one of those things that they pump it with all types of different stuff, injections to make it bigger. Yeah, it causes inflammation. So one of those things, once you do get sick, it causes extra mucus in your body. So what mucus is just an aid to when you get a virus. It just sticks onto that mucus, and that mucus just goes throughout your body and stuff. So it was one of those things where I was like, man, I could really prevent myself from getting sick a lot, and with me only having 1 kidney, if I get sick, it could be a big thing because it could overwork my 1 kidney and cause my other organs to shut down. So I had kidney failure, and then after that, I just stopped Stop eating meat.
Cold turkey.
Cold turkey.
Mm.
But it's not for somebody
Cold
to do.
spinach.
Yeah, right. I don't really encourage everyone to do. Yeah, he needs to applaud the laugh. There you go. It's not something that I encourage everybody to do. Just cold turkey. Slowly wean yourself off of it. I think like the first week or something like that, I just stopped eating red meat. I had been stopped eating red meat, but I stopped eating chicken and turkey and stuff like that. And then I was like, I don't really even want to eat fish anymore. There's no point. Shrimp are bottom feeders. So,
Yeah.
that's one of those things. A lot of the fish
lobster.
that we eat, they're bottom feeders. So they're eating stuff off the bottom of the ocean.
And their poop and shit.
Yeah. Like, so it's
Shout
like,
out to the bottom feeders.
Yeah.
Tasty
Don't
motherfuckers.
discriminate.
God damn.
So, yeah, I just end up doing it
pop
that
for
way.
sure.
And then, I've seen the health benefits before then. And then as I've been in fitness and stuff like that for the longest, I realized that it's a whole, mind, body, and spirit, so it's just one of those things.
It's big, man.
Yeah.
Talk about how physical health relates to mental health. You know what I mean? Do you believe that?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, when you work out and stuff like that, yeah, you're tearing your body down, so you're putting your body in a catabolic state to where it's like breaking down. But then the build up after that, when you're putting your body in an anabolic state, you're building back up. But during that, you're actually releasing dopamine in your body. So the dopamine levels and stuff like that, it gets you high. So
Gets
you
you
know what I
hella
mean?
high.
They said
It feels good. Yeah.
It's the best high.
Blake Smith on here said, "What you're not gonna do is talk down on shrimp."
Yeah.
Tell Smitty I said you must be a real bottom
I
feeder.
think earlier here somewhere he said you look like you from Jerusalem too. So yeah,
Hey,
you definitely gonna have to get at Smitty.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get at him. Next time I see him at Crunch, it's on, bro. But yeah, so
Shrimp is great.
shrimp is, bro. I used to be one of those ones where, like,
I be
if I
catching
ate,
them at the hibachi place too.
Dude, I'm like 10 for 10, bro. I
10
never,
for 10.
I never dropped one.
Man, they be
Really?
slapping my face sometimes.
That's
You got
too
blame
much
it.
on the throat, on the toss.
yeah,
They like smash it down.
I
So
can
it's not
always
as
tell
high.
when they-
chemistry and shit.
yeah,
I can always
You got
tell
the
when they
same
gonna
cook
be
every time.
bogus though. The ones that be joking too much, they usually can't throw worth a shit.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
And you doing too much. You too funny. You trying to be ha he guy, man.
Just feed me
Focus,
my
man.
shrimp.
And I don't like-
just
I don't
feed me
care
my
about no
shrimp.
damn choo-choo
Goddamn
train.
Focus, man.
The
Shit.
volcano.
And this could be
Flaming
racist, but how do y'all feel about
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
how do y'all feel about like
Oh, he's on the road, boy. this weekend. This might fuck
What
his
you got?
career
What
up
you
this
got?
weekend.
it's not that bad. It's not that bad. But
Whenever
when,
somebody starts with that,
when-
it's
when
gonna
a-
be bad.
when a white, black, Hispanic chef comes out, do you
Oh.
get like
Oh, damn it.
Who got the keys to my bima? Love to her in a rush. Pass me the keys to the truck. Yo. Oh na 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 na. Oh na 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 na. Oh na 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 na. Oh na na. Everyone's home.
like this is it's not a hibachi experience anymore?
Yeah, I do. That's the first thing that comes in my head when I see one. I'm like, man, who trained you? That's what I want to ask somebody. Who trained you?
Yeah. Who is your
Who's the master
who's your
hibachi
sensei?
chef in
Who's
this
your
bitch?
sensei?
I will tell you one of the what is it called? We were talking about Tupton Tire. I almost said it. What's the place called here? In
Kiku's.
Kiku's, yeah.
There's another one, Yuki too.
Yuki.
Oh,
Kiku's.
Yuki. I haven't been to that one, but Kiku's, they
Yuki be having the white folks in there fucking up.
Hey.
really.
Man, I had one time, and bless his soul, he was a cool dude, so I'm gonna give him a break. But motherfucking skills was whack.
See, he was like,
I'm like, why
You
the
know.
fuck are you here on the front line, bro?
Yeah.
This is crunch
They got-
time.
they
This is
got-
dinner
I had
time.
one
You
tell me
gotta
he
be
was
like-
new.
You got to do the.
probably
afternoon.
you
Like,
can't
I'm
do that.
new. I'm new. I'm sorry.
You can't
I
do
You
think-
can't
that.
be in crunch time. You got to be afternoon, motherfucker. If
You
you
can't
whack,
tell people you knew.
gotta
Like
be in the
that's
day.
that anything that you do, if you come out and be
Yeah,
like, I'm new to
first
this,
day.
then everybody's gonna be like, God, like, just melt. They're
or
like,
they
that's
gonna grade you extra tough. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, no, motherfucker. Oh,
Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah.
everything that you do. Oh, don't worry, you're
Or
new.
you could
It's
set the
okay.
expectations low.
Or
Yeah.
yeah, or
So
yeah.
when you
And then you
kill
kill
it,
it.
and they're like, oh,
See,
man,
but
look at this rookie.
that's the thing. When you're a veteran, you should
This
be like,
nigga's
oh,
gonna
I'm
be
new to this.
trash.
Yeah. Oh,
Then,
you should
oh
keep
yeah,
using it.
and
Like,
just-
bro,
yeah.
I seen you for the last 3 years here, bro. What you
I've
talking
been
about?
coming.
I'm new.
here.
This is my first time at this table. Is what I
Nigga,
meant.
Yeah.
You hustling me.
You know my
dog.
kids.
Trying to get bigger tip, ain't you, motherfucker? You been doing the same fucking dance, nigga,
Yeah.
for 4 years.
I don't know how we got there, but yeah, physical and mental is definitely connected.
Yeah, absolutely.
I noticed it right off the bat because I stopped right after college. I gave up like playing sports. I gave up working out, everything. I was
Yeah.
just right to rap.
Shit ain't really working now.
And then I got to you get to a dark place, man, and then you start working out again and like meditating and everything. You get uplifted, man. Your confidence comes back.
Yeah.
Everything starts flowing, man. It's definitely important.
Your body's a temple, man. I mean, they say
I'm already a confident motherfucker.
A lot of
nice.
A lot of people don't know how much they would benefit from it, man.
Yeah, I need to hop on it.
That nigga looked at his arm and shit. Like,
This just
that nigga looked at his arm and said,
Hey, crazy thing is, y'all were still
Do some
athletic,
jumping jacks,
y'all
man.
was still
Do some
athletic.
jumping jacks in between commercials.
I gained a lot of weight.
There you go.
Yeah,
I want to jump rope. I've been
stretch your hamstring.
looked for this like this like a
Weighted
heavy
jump
rope.
I'm doing this.
It's like
I'm
a
doing
jump
this
rope?
in between
Like a- yeah,
commercials.
you
Like
got
a
good,
Quarter.
motherfucker.
I don't
Rotator
know
cuffs,
how heavy it is, but
You probably got good rotator cuffs.
You got to worry about throwing them out, nigga. You good.
Yeah, you be straight.
The Modelo's is pretty heavy, too.
Oh,
man.
man. I gotta crack that.
Smitty said he in
Yeah.
the gym right now.
Oh, he in there getting it.
And he ate shrimp earlier.
Today.
Yeah, you
See,
got to
you
work
can
that
do
shrimp. It's going
both.
to take you about, let's say about 2 to 3 months to digest all that shrimp.
Right, I was going to say, they had you blocked up
So
in
you-
there.
you gonna-
2
you
to
gonna be
3
in there.
months.
Yeah, it's a long
Damn,
while.
I got a whole.
Yeah,
fucking
you got
thing
you got a
of
whole
shrimp
you got a whole while.
I mean,
So
always
don't
just
quote me
still
on that,
breaking
but
down.
your body
Motherfuckers
your
living
body
down there.
takes
They
a
got whole
little while
society.
for it to break down because we have a longer colon than animals and stuff like that. So when we eat meat, it
Yeah.
takes longer for us to process it.
Man,
So,
that
yeah.
shit's wild. Let's get into these headlines, man. We got a few of them.
why did you put something?
He's back to, there you go.
He said, boys is backed up. Well, this man Smitty.
Us.
You in the weight room talking to us? You ain't lifting
Yeah,
shit
see,
right
he on
now.
the
What you
Stairmaster
doing,
right now.
Smitty?
You on
You
the
on my
Stairmaster.
live here at Crunch laughing and shit.
That's tight.
That's
First
smart.
headline, man. The Super Bowl, man. We're in Kansas, so I know you're a big football fan. Man. Who y'all got? Let's make the predictions right now. With a score.
Chiefs,
With a score.
I'm going 28-14.
28-14. Y'all heard it
Chiefs.
on record.
Chiefs.
28-14. What you got?
And I'm doing that because
Honestly,
everybody's
don't know.
predicting high.
That's a good.
Everybody's predicting high, but I think it's
It
going
might
to
be a little closer than that.
Yeah.
Oh,
28-21 or some shit.
28-21.
Or like
I'm thinking about a field goal.
A
So
field goal?
I just said 3-point spread. Regardless, because I don't know. I mean,
Brady's gonna.
Brady's got and Antonio Brown is back. Like he ain't been doing nothing all. See, I mean he
Gronk's
scored
about to
stuff.
get it.
Gronk. You got what's
it don't matter.
the other light skinned receiver for what's his name?
You taking anybody? Who you talking about?
Michael
Evans. Yeah,
Mike
Evans. Evans. He's been quiet lately.
Who you taking by 3?
I'll take Chiefs by 3
Chiefs by 3.
because honestly, the kicker, he's been missing hella extra points.
Yes.
I think he's gonna earn his next contract.
Miss Cleo in this motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
It's on record.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I
Kicker
got
going to win the game for him.
See, there
I got
it is.
the Buccaneers by a touchdown, but I want the Chiefs to win. I feel
Oh,
like
here
Tom
you go.
Brady's
Put
just
money
not
on it?
gonna
Yeah.
go.
Have you put money on it?
Nah.
DraftKings that shit.
Who's
I'm
the favorite?
putting
I think
money
you
on
get-
the game.
huh?
Yeah,
Chiefs are the
Chiefs
favorite.
are. I think by
I don't
like 3, I think. Or 2 or some shit. It's pretty close.
I mean, I could see it like you said, Tom Brady, bro. He's
I hope the Chiefs win though.
that's
Look, Blake said they running it up 33-28. Who, though?
33-28.
You didn't say who.
Yeah.
28-21. Zach Thrash was good, what's good, my man? He said, fuck Brady.
Yeah,
Hey,
he
there's
gets
a lot of
it, he
people.
gets
Hey,
it done.
I
though.
used to be like that, man. Like I hated Tom Brady. Then I was like, yeah, I mean, because he was a
You gotta
Patriot. You know
respect
what I mean?
it,
Like,
man.
I respect him to
It
the
just seemed
fullest
like
now.
the league is what always rigged
He's a
shit
good
for him.
winner.
But
He's
he's
a
going
good
down tomorrow, though.
He's a good winner.
Yeah. But do you think he's like one of the best though?
Yeah.
For real though?
Already.
Skill wise.
He's been in the Super Bowl. This will be his 10th Super Bowl.
He's smart with it. He's not like skill wise, like running. Like
He's
I
slow
mean,
as
he's
fuck.
I would
just
say out of
smart.
all the quarterbacks, because outside of like the injury aspect, he's probably like in my
He's
top
consistent as
5.
fuck.
Who?
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady. Oh,
I've
yeah.
seen quarterbacks that look more impressive than Tom Brady.
Yeah.
But
Oh, yeah.
something happens, you know what I'm saying? They're in the wrong
Facts.
situation.
Facts.
But I would put him in my top 5.
He's smart on the
But he's
way
one of
that
the
he
he's the
does.
best winner. And he
Yeah.
could be the best winner of all in all sports.
Most consistent,
Most
longevity,
consistent.
you know,
Yeah.
all that.
But yeah,
No, he
But
has
if he
to
loses this one,
combine,
He's-
nigga.
he has a
Combine.
shaky record
This is
in
10th
the
Super Bowl.
If he
you mean?
loses this one, he goes like 6-4, right?
That's not. It's
That's
still
shaky.
You're still over 500.
Hey,
Hey, it's cool, but it's not like
To go to 6,
Look up
to
the
go
most-
to 6 Super
Look up,
Bowls,
like,
let
the most
alone win them.
winningest.
To go to 6, let alone win, man. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT.
Yeah, for you to go.
He is the GOAT. But that makes a big difference if he loses this one.
The thing is,
that just accelerates.
And it gives Mahomes a chance. It gives Mahomes a chance.
That just accelerates him. Yeah, we talked about that on another one. If he loses, he can never be greater than Tom Brady. How you feel about that?
I don't agree with that.
If Pat loses?
If Pat loses, because Tom Brady's going to probably retire. That was our thought. He's probably going to retire. So if he gets this dub on you in the Super Bowl, you ain't going to be able to avenge yourself probably. More than likely. We're just assuming that.
Yeah.
So if he always has that one up on you, unless you go and get 8 Super Bowls yourself.
I feel like if Tom Brady wins this, he needs to retire. Because he took it to a different city, different coaching staff, different, you know. But that's got to prove. What else you got to prove? Like retire, bro. Like
he probably will.
But the thing is, if Pat Mahomes loses, it's one of those things where it's one of those things I feel like if you lose to Tom Brady in the Super Bowl like this, then it's nothing but respect. You know what I mean? Like you were smacking every other team. You know, every
His
other
numbers
quarterback.
Are so good. He beat so many records.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, but if you beat Tom, like when you beat Tom Brady again, like it's huge. Like you know what I mean? Like it's huge. I mean they beat him already. You know, they beat him last year to win the Super Bowl.
They said and he's 43. You gotta add that in.
Yeah, that's respect. Like nothing but respect.
Is anybody gonna be able to do it that long again?
You can. I'm gonna tell you why. You see the diet that Tom Brady consumes.
It's a
dynasty, the TB12.
That's the same with LeBron.
Yeah,
Vince Carter.
Yeah,
and people like that. People gonna figure it out now.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna find a way. It's all about what you put into your body too. Like Tom Brady eats clean. Like he's one of those ones where I don't know if I couldn't say he's vegan, but he eats very little meat and he takes care of his body. You know what I mean? So if people start paying attention to that,
probably got a chef.
So what people have done is they pretty much just
he's got his own. He's got his own diet. It's called TB12.
You think they're gonna start like people will start extending their prime? So
easily, absolutely. For sure. Especially with marijuana being legal, becoming more, federally, or not federally, but MLB, they don't even care about it no more, marijuana. NFL, I can't really say that they do. Yeah, UFC doesn't care about it.
I don't think the league's testing either.
Yeah, like they don't test for it. So it's one of those things.
Man.
The longevity.
We're in the future, man. That's the wrong one. We in the future.
The longevity of everything.
In the future.
There we go.
He's cold.
That's like a SpongeBob fucking.
Yeah.
That's like some shit that he would do.
Imagination.
Right. That's it.
Future.
Uzi Vert put a fucking diamond in his head. I think it was 24, 25 million.
See that shit bleeding?
Nail's gonna tap in. I already know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I seen that.
I gotta hear what you guys. What do you say about it? Because I don't really follow music. I follow music like a little bit, but
stupid.
certain
That's all I
artists.
gotta say.
You see, Tory Lanez made fun of him.
I think there's something bigger behind it.
Think so?
I think that.
Oh.
I've seen the concert, and like I think that he got some other shit going on.
Really?
Oh.
You think he's like being
He sold his soul?
sacrificed or some shit?
He is a weirdo.
He sold his soul?
I've seen that nigga in concert, bro. Then if you seen that nigga in person, you be like, oh yeah, that nigga, he sold that shit, bro.
Yeah, he's gone.
What?
He's gone.
Oh shit!
Hey, but
I'm glad I don't listen to his shit. I don't try to open up no doors.
What diamond
to
did he put?
hell.
What diamond did he put in his head?
that.
Because that's your pineal gland.
Yeah, that's safe.
No, he said he there was a video and it was bleeding down his head and he was like, if I take this out, I could die. No, seriously. And then the next video he sent, it was like, all right, we good. And it was, it's like he pretty much just wiped it off pretty much.
Wow.
But yeah, bro,
He said, wow.
How you gonna have that in your, that's not good.
Yeah, that's not.
You're gonna take your shirt off, it's gonna get snagged and fuck.
I used to have my nose pierced and I used to take my shirt off and stuff. I'd get it snagged. I'd be like, God. Like the worst pain ever. Like you don't even realize it. So I imagine.
Why do you want your head to be worth that much? Because somebody's gonna cut it off. Somebody's gonna have to take it. That's a lot of money, man.
That's scary.
You just punch him right in the forehead and it'll probably just.
That's when you know you have too much money.
Nah, man. Somebody's gonna take him. Throw him in the trunk, man.
Yeah, no more of that.
We got a diamond and a rapper.
No more of that. If he dives in the crowd, he's done. Somebody's breaking his fucking neck. They breaking his neck trying to pull his head off. They breaking that nigga's neck, man.
I just watched Age of Ultron last night.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, what's that got to do with this, man?
He said that's how
Thanos,
vision.
yeah.
Oh.
I can't get into movies and stuff like that.
Yeah, they take too long.
R.I.P. Screech, man. 50 Cent versus Floyd Mayweather.
Saved by the
man.
Bell.
Yeah.
Saved by the Bell.
Screech. Yeah.
Screech.
Mm.
He had
I heard he was
cancer.
saying the N-word too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he did.
R.I.P. Screech.
that
50
nigga-
Cent versus
That
Floyd
nigga
Mayweather.
skirted right past this shit.
He's dead. What can you do?
Floyd, what's up with 50? What's up with
They're about to box.
Floyd?
They're about to box.
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird.
What's up with Floyd taking?
Floyd
like,
and
I
50?
just want to know what's going on,
He's
bro.
kind of
You
making a
made-
mockery
He
of
likes
boxing.
making
Yeah.
money.
But he likes making money. But it's like, bro,
Yeah.
like at some point, like someone's gonna
don't-
someone's gonna get you.
Can't wait.
Like how you gonna?
It's gonna
Yeah.
be funny.
How you gonna?
50's
Like how you
giant.
gonna? Yeah.
Nah, 50 Cent's getting
He's
washed.
slow though.
50 Cent can't fight.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
You
I
don't
think
think
it's
so?
gonna.
I don't
I think
think
it's
so,
gonna
man.
postpone like what Jake Paul and.
When do you
Floyd
think? When do you
think
think
it's gonna
50
be-
Cent practiced fighting in the last 15, 20 years? Where do you think 50
I don't
Cent is
know,
fighting?
bro.
What y'all
Rich
think?
people
50,
can do whatever they
50 or
want.
Floyd in the
50's a
comments?
street dude,
Y'all
though.
tap in.
50 is
or
not
Floyd in the
landing a
comments.
punch on Floyd Mayweather.
He's
Oh,
probably eating
landing a
everything,
punch?
though.
You don't think he'll land at one punch?
No.
He's
Oh.
probably eating.
No.
He's probably
That's a
eating
good
his
one.
punches though.
No. Professional boxers barely land a punch on Floyd Mayweather. You
That's
think
true.
50 Cent, the rapper?
But this is a brawling ass nigga, though.
It is.
Just push him into a corner.
I mean, this nigga
too
did
quick.
get shot, what, 5 times?
9.
9 times.
Yeah.
Damn.
One of the jaws.
And got shot in the face.
Hey, I heard that 50 though.
What's that mean? What's that got to do with getting punched by
He
Floyd?
punched
He got shot in the face.
Okay.
Nigga took a bullet to
he
the
could take
grill.
it.
He could take a punch to the grill.
I'm saying he's not going to connect on Floyd.
It depends. Like, are they
Oh,
doing?
possibly, I
But
don't
he's
know.
going to rope-a-dope him.
Are
He's
they
gonna
doing
rope-a-dope
like
him.
tests on 50 Cents? Because I mean, like he's
Oh, steroids?
yeah he's I don't know if it's steroids, but
I'm
he
gonna see if he got.
he been swole up for a while. So
See if he has like a sparring video.
That's
I
what I'm about to
wonder.
check
I ain't
out,
gonna say
bro.
the man's on steroids. I don't want to watch his
Hey,
name.
man,
like
he
that.
might be plant-based, too.
Hey,
man.
I
He
know.
might be doing
Hey,
his
he
shit,
could be.
man.
He could be.
Street
You
niggas
never
got
know what the hell
knowledge,
he's
too,
on.
man. They don't just
Got
be
knowledge.
eating bullshit, man. They smoking
Hey.
weed like
What you think we ignorant just because we from the hood?
Yeah. hey, that's the best way to do it though. But I don't know. Are they gonna make him go down to the same weight class, or are they gonna let 50 just be where he's
Oh,
at?
that's what you-
That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Like, are they
50
gonna let him be where
50
he's
Cent
at?
might be able to fight. 50 Cent might
Yeah,
be able
why
to
would you
fight.
Look
not
at this nigga.
think
You looking
so?
at 50 Cent
You
shit?
watching him?
He's on the speed bag, man.
Oh, let me
Play.
see this
Hey, bro,
shit.
50
We
Cent.
gotta
They
see
said
this
50
shit.
Cent in
We
the
gotta
hood
see
used to
this
actually
shit.
get down. Like he used to be one of those ones where he'll fight you.
50 got
He's
hands,
giant.
man. I take that back.
Is that Floyd right there?
Yeah.
They used to be real cool.
Yeah, until he said he couldn't read.
That nigga started
One
going.
Harry
I
Potter
think they
book.
said they owed him some money. Look at 50 on the 50 on the speed bag, throwing them gorilla knuckles. That nigga throwing them gorilla knuckles around, boy. Hey, Floyd better be careful.
But see,
I
Floyd
wanna
was,
see him, like,
Floyd's
actually
older now
sparring.
though. That's the thing.
He's whacking that shit.
You can only take so many punches.
Damn, all you
Someone's
could see
gonna
was
tag him.
teeth.
You
Someone's
can
gonna
definitely
catch him.
tell. You can
Floyd's
definitely
way
tell.
smaller than him.
Oh, see, look at that. That's how the fuck.
Whoa.
Too easy.
Let me show you, you big slow ugly nigga.
And what a convenient video.
I know, right?
Like,
Yeah,
Thank
Floyd gonna,
you, YouTube.
Floyd gonna smack that nigga 30 times
Good
before.
shit.
Sorry, Floyd.
That would. Yeah,
I mean,
that's
sorry,
gonna be
50.
tight to watch.
Do they have the Bitcoin? Was that the Bitcoin logo
That
on
sure
the side of the
was.
video? Was that the Bitcoin logo?
Uh-uh.
Oh,
Upbeat
That was a
TV. Shout out to Upbeat TV.
Upbeat.
Any more headlines in this motherfucker? Where they at? So I think he'll land a couple punches. By the way,
I just wish
Yeah, let me
like
take
He'll
that
land
off record.
something. Yeah, he'll land
I don't
something.
know. It's just weird that everybody's fighting now.
Yeah,
Like don't matter who you are, people are.
Them motherfuckers ain't gonna fight, man.
yeah. Logan and Jake Paul, man.
They
They
gonna
are,
back out.
as much as like I didn't like them, like, they did something. They got
Yeah,
it going.
they can box pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get on call niggas out. Hey, Drake.
Drake.
Who do y'all want to see Drake
It'd
fight?
be a good fight.
He said me.
Fight Drake.
This nigga nails on the fight Drake. Nigga.
I want to see Snoop or not
Oh,
Wiz
So,
Khalifa.
confused. People would be so confused.
Hey,
Drake
Wiz-
fights random dude
Wiz
from
has been
Kansas
throwing.
City.
Yeah.
Look, this nigga back here
Up and
doing
coming
it.
rapper Nels. Hey, your music would skyrocket the next day.
Man, I promise you. Even if you got knocked the fuck out.
Hey, I'm gonna hit that nigga after I beat his ass though. Like, I need that verse though, bro.
No, even if you took an L, your shit would go crazy.
I'm not taking that.
Yeah, you don't want to admit that.
They put your music on if he
Hey,
knocked you
man.
out, they put your music to the soundtrack of the knockout.
You got to.
Hey, no,
I think I could take Drake.
that nigga got a
Think so?
he got a pass to the
I'ma
Nike
give
campus,
myself that
man.
one.
He can box. Drake can fight, man.
Man,
You
Drake
seen him
can fight.
underwater
I'd
and
fight
shit?
Drake for sure.
You seen that
I would
nigga
try-
underwater,
I
man.
would feel comfortable fighting Drake.
Me too.
Would
You would.
Yeah.
He probably beat me up.
You heard it first. You heard
He
it
said he
here
probably
first.
beat me.
I can't
You heard it
really
here
fight,
first. That boy said he'll knock Drake's ass out. Goddamn, Drew.
That-
Drew
see,
was
that
a
was-
bully. We
that-
learned a lot
We're
about
taking
Drew
all the
today.
good songs.
Drew was a bully in middle school.
Fuck Drake.
And-
Drake is
and
Drake
he
is
was-
annoying, bro.
and
He's
he was
annoyingly good
secretly
at
wasn't
rapping.
He's annoyingly good.
Like, come on, bro. Stop taking all the hits.
Man, I feel that. I
He
feel
just-
that though.
Hey, bro, he be
All the
speaking into
melodies?
existence.
Yeah, all of them. You gonna have to another
I
album.
can't have one good melody, Drake. God
Another
damn,
album,
nigga.
Drake. God damn
Drake
it.
do be putting it down.
Yeah,
What y'all
man.
think about Loverboy when that comes out? You think it's gonna be a slapper?
Man,
Always is,
shit,
man.
probably.
So?
Always.
I wouldn't bet
I'm
against
looking forward to it.
That's like betting against fucking
He
I
can't,
don't
he can't
know.
be stopped.
Not
That's
at
like
all,
betting
man.
against Patrick Mahomes tomorrow.
Would you rather segment? Y'all get y'all shit together.
Hey.
Yeah. You're the last man on Earth. The Earth itself is unchanged. All the stores are still here, and everything inside has remained unchanged. Would you rather pick one person to live with, or have 10 people respawn every year on the 1st of January?
Hold on, say that again. One person to live with.
I'm spawning some people.
Yeah.
Would you rather have one person to live with on Earth by yourself, or would you have 10 people come to life, join Earth again?
Do you pick?
every
Do you
year?
pick the people or are they random?
Random?
Oh,
And the 10 people every year, do they get to stay?
Mm-hmm.
So you get pick
It's
10
repopulating.
and then new.
Oh,
No,
Basically,
they have-
either
you
would
have
you
to
wanna-
kill them in the next year.
Would you want to hold it down with one person and have all the resources in the world and just y'all?
So what is you in the
Y'all
10?
playground.
What do you in the 10 get?
I feel you. Yeah.
The 10 is just you repopulate the world because you want to see things. You know what I'm saying? Move forward, and you don't want to spend the rest of your life with just one.
You have to
person.
do it immediately, or can you chill for like 10 years and then
No,
start
you
spawning
should.
people?
I think you
Tap in. What do y'all
Ten
think?
immediately.
1 for life or 10 every year?
I'd say 10 every year. I don't think I'm that selfish. I don't
10
think-
every year. Me
Really?
too.
yeah.
I wouldn't.
Let's
really,
bring some more people
It's
back.
Because you
not
can
bad.
still do
Yeah.
whatever you want with 10 people,
Mhm.
or
That would be the
you know.
And just it would be so.
You said 10 people a year.
10 people every
boy
January
said I
1st
would
on
be
New
the
Year's. It's a
ruler.
big celebration. It's a big ritual.
10
Are
people
they?
pop
like-
up.
Are those
And they
are those
just
10
pop up.
people
Yeah.
Welcome.
pop up in your same area?
here,
Come on
nigga.
in, man.
They pop up in your same area or throughout the United States or on the world?
10 people.
10 of them.
We got to learn the
Say what?
buttons, man.
Is it the 10 people in the area that you're at or 10 people in the world?
They just
Like,
spawn anywhere.
yeah, they just spawn anywhere. Like, oh
They're right
damn,
around
there goes
you.
10 more people. You,
We gotta flag these niggas down. They way
find
over
them.
there
That
in
would make it
China
more
right
fun,
now.
man.
Yeah.
10 people, they pop up and like maybe.
We gotta go get 'em.
Anywhere. One person
Michigan.
pops up. Yeah.
fucking-
In Michigan,
Yeah,
yeah.
and then
But
some
it's got to be in
Africa.
the. Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
like,
okay.
see,
It's just
like-
gonna pop up and y'all gonna have to
know
figure.
until
yeah, you wouldn't know.
years later, like it's
Yeah.
somebody else made.
Yeah. And
But
once you
that's
see
the
that
fun
first,
of it.
once
That's
you
the
see
fun
that
of
first
it.
person, you're like,
Somebody's
Yeah.
gonna kind of.
We gonna be like, nigga, what year are you from, nigga?
Some dude's
Like, what
gonna
do you
try to
have?
come
Which
in
one
on a
you pop
boat
back in?
and claim
Take
where
their
you.
shit.
How
Yeah,
old
see?
is you, nigga?
what'd you say?
I said some dude's gonna try to come in on a boat. You know what I'm saying, and claim where you. been living
Right.
at for the last.
Like, no. We
Meanwhile,
was the
it's just
first
been
one.
you.
and he's gonna get a holiday.
You're gonna have to
Yeah.
figure out some chain
He's
of
gonna get a
command.
holiday.
He's gonna
See?
get a holiday.
See, they're going
Yeah,
right back.
fuck
I'm
that.
taking one. I'm taking.
We're not
one
doing
person.
that.
See, that's why I want.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
why
I'm
you
taking
gonna be
one
there.
person.
That's why you gonna be there. You're gonna be
It
like,
would
nah,
just-
fuck that. We're not
history
doing
would
this
repeat
again,
itself
nigga.
for
I know
sure.
the
Yeah,
history.
history would repeat.
We ain't
so
doing
I'm
this
not doing
again.
that.
We were here. First.
Humans are gonna be humans regardless.
Yeah, I'm taking that one person, my wife.
So, but I mean,
And
Earth
just
would
y'all
be-
two,
Just y'all two, but yeah.
man.
Yeah.
But can y'all
my-
repopulate?
My
But
girl told me
if
she
you
take
did
the
that-
baby.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
girl-
No,
baby.
you can't actually, because everybody it would be all incest. That's like the Adam and Eve shit.
What?
Oh,
How'd
yeah,
you get
yeah,
the
yeah,
incest?
yeah.
Because
would
it's
be.
just, if it's you and your partner, and then they fuck,
Yeah,
you would have to have
they-
two
yeah.
kids, and then they
Whoa.
would have
Your son, your
right.
kids,
You can't do it that
incest
way.
down the line, not
Yeah.
There'd-
Fuck.
But
There'll be some hills.
I mean,
Outby
the
shit.
baby. I mean, that's the thing. That's hard though. So once you have a kid, that's when you start realizing, like, damn, I got a son, I got a wife.
My girl said straight up she would take the baby. She said, "Fuck."
He
it.
said, "Damn,
You don't
fuck
like
the
it?
kids."
I'll take.
No,
the-
that's the thing though.
Yeah,
I would honestly, I don't know.
we gonna figure this
That'd
out
be
together.
hard. Yeah.
Cause there ain't no. Hey, welcome back to the Raw District podcast. New angle, man. Welcome back. Next one. Pick one. Okay, that's the wrong one. Would you rather be Spider-Man, Batman, Black Panther, or the Joker?
Black Panther for
You
sure.
gotta pick one.
Black Panther.
Fuck yeah.
Black
I didn't-
Panther?
Crazy thing
so
is,
rich.
don't take my black card. I haven't even seen Black Panther yet.
Me neither.
Whoa.
Okay, so yeah, we can.
You haven't seen Black Panther? yet?
No,
He
I
said,
watched
whoa.
10 minutes and I was like, man, I fucking hate superhero movies.
That's
This
I
ain't-
can't do it. That's
I
the
don't give
thing.
a fuck.
Yeah.
It's not gonna make me watch it.
Man.
Superhero
I'm
movie.
the same
I
way.
support it from afar though, man.
It's
Deadpool
good,
though.
though.
Deadpool. I watched Deadpool.
Deadpool.
Oh, this
Deadpool's
nigga Tony's
It's
live.
funny, too.
He's
What were the options?
Spider-Man, Batman, Black Panther, or you on the dark side and you want to be the Joker?
You would have to be Black Panther just because you're rich as fuck. But Spider-Man would probably be the most fun because you get to just like swing around wherever you want.
Yeah, fuck that.
I'd love that shit. I love playing the Spider-Man video games. Just jump off the Eiffel Tower and just like fall.
Oh shit! Hold on, I'm sorry. We got my man's on his unhappy hour. He done let the podcast join him. This is
Hey, give us a relationship question.
Yeah, give us one.
A relationship question. Would you take your last and take your queen on vacation?
Would you do what?
Would you take your last bit of money and take your queen on vacation?
Is that what you just did?
Is that what you currently doing?
Don't make this personal, dog.
That shit very quick.
Yeah.
You said what now?
He's regretting it now. He's like,
Ice skating? I'm gonna go down there and skate. Respectfully.
Yeah, please let us see that.
I'm on the phone with my sons. I got 3 sons.
You finna ice skate?
Eli and Drew, them was my sons.
Chris Eli. Oh, okay. All right. Well, Pops, where the fuck is you at, nigga?
I'm in Central Park right now.
Central Park,
shit.
Kansas.
that's
New
what I
York.
thought when he said that.
Yeah.
Central Park, Topeka.
you
nigga.
at
By the pond?
You at Robinson?
In New York, man.
You
that
fishing?
shit do look familiar. That shit Robinson over there,
Yeah,
nigga, in
yeah.
the back, nigga.
Robinson right behind all them buildings. That's
That's
Robinson Elementary.
dope.
Hey man, hey man.
Hella cool right now.
You know I don't know about West Side shit.
Drew ain't having that shit. Look at that face over there. You see what Drew?
Nah, that's a green screen, dog. Stop trying to play us, man. Stop trying to play us.
Kara's ride, man.
Damn, is it cold out there?
I mean, it definitely is. I got a blanket.
It was cold as shit. Nice, dude. Looks like a robe.
Snow and shit, bro. Hey, but just so y'all know,
Damn, you're rich,
that
bro,
snow
out in New
ain't-
York.
You know that snow ain't for the black folks, man.
Hey, this week's about to be crazy.
Shit.
You said what?
It's about to be cold.
There you go.
It's disappointing.
What you on? A carriage, man? You got some Christmas lights back there. It ain't Christmas no more.
yeah, man. You know we out here on the carriage,
Raw
man.
District Podcast, what's up? Raw
boys on
District
a horse carriage. Are
Podcast, what's up?
Who's driving that thing?
That's my guy right there, man.
What's up, my guy?
Oh, we didn't get it to you, bro. What the fuck is going on, man?
said something.
Offered it to me. That should have been like,
All right, man.
Fuck it up.
Respect to y'all, man.
Respect. Y'all be safe, man.
Peace, virtual tone.
All right, man. Be safe. You know we don't have respect for formats. We just do what we do, man. Hell yeah. Y'all got any?
I got a would you rather, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, hit it up.
I got you.
Let's go.
Would you rather be able to see 10 minutes into your own future or 10 minutes into the future of anyone but yourself?
Could you pick whose future you looked into?
Anybody.
Just
but
10
your
minutes?
own. Like so it's like you live in a world where you can see anybody's future that you pick.
I think I would pick somebody else's.
Really?
Yeah,
You
I don't want to know.
Me neither.
I don't want to know what the fuck's.
Fuck them.
like 10 minutes of
But I mean, you
like
could
how
use it
far
to
into the
your
future?
advantage.
Just 10 minutes ahead of time?
Because you can see you can see what they're gonna do next or
See somebody
something.
like, hey, bro, don't do this because this could happen. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
So you can go back. You can go to any time in their future.
Yeah.
Not
just-
10 minutes of it.
So it's
No,
just
10 sec. You say 10.
It's like a butterfly effect kind of thing. So
Okay.
Like you could
Yeah.
change 10 minutes in somebody's life. Like, hey, bro, in the next 10 minutes, if you keep doing this, this is what's gonna happen to you.
I'm saying my future.
That shit is tough.
Because you got to think, you could, that's the butterfly effect, though,
Me.
too. So you could really,
You can get
really
shot.
something,
You
yeah.
can prevent it.
you could be like, yo, like,
It would be nice to
if you
like,
if you would have saved one more penny, then you could have been here. You know what I mean? Like, it could be something like
or
that, you know?
gambling. You could fucking.
Yeah. Ooh.
You could see we see a roll.
But that's your own future, though.
Yeah. That would be a good one. No, I think I would want to see somebody else's.
Get the moolah.
Do you feel like if you're gonna get in a fight with somebody and you like see exactly what the
Hold on.
fuck's
What,
gonna
what's the
happen?
question again? I didn't even get it.
Okay, yeah. So, would you rather be able to see 10 minutes into your own future or 10 minutes into anybody else's future but your own?
I'm gonna go my future, man. That's my final answer.
My future, for
Yeah.
sure.
I'm going other people's.
Would you rather?
You got one?
Yeah, I sent it to Drew.
Via Facebook.
Just say it.
Okay.
Hey, this nigga said, hey, real question. with y'all having this podcast and you just smoking and rolling up, y'all can't get in trouble, or it's just fucking catch me if you can.
I don't think anybody fucking cares about
Nigga,
us.
if they coming in arrested motherfuckers for smoking on YouTube, nigga.
Hey,
No,
wowzers.
we live in Missouri, so it's legal here.
Yeah, we in Missouri.
I got
man.
my card. I work at a dispensary now, so
For
fuck y'all.
everything that we all do, this would say, would you rather go back to the age of 5 with everything you know now, or know everything your future self will learn? So like, go back to 5 with everything you know now, or to have the knowledge of everything your future self will know.
Go back to the age of 5 and know everything you know now.
Or stay the age you are now, but know all the knowledge of your future self.
Oh. I'd probably say
I'd go
know
back.
all now, because in 5, boy, my brain would be like shut down at 5, and I know everything I know now. I'd be like, I'm done. I know too much. Yeah,
It's too much.
Too much. Yeah.
First we were passing Valentine's cards.
There you
Now
go,
I'm fucking
first.
trying to
Yeah,
do
bro.
CrossFit.
Shit. Yeah, I just
what's
don't.
going on?
I just honestly would rather not know when I die. So if I could know like the rest of my life,
I want to see that shit.
Are you-
I don't want to
oh.
know. I don't want to know.
I just gotta ask a question. Are you scared of death?
No, I just would rather it just happen. So, and I'm not like planning my whole life around when I die. Because if you see it and it's like in 10 years.
I changed my definition of what I am, what I think about with death. I'm not scared of it no more, but it's always in the back of my mind. Like I always think about it. That's my type of anxiety. It's just like, yo, even when I'm driving on the highway, I'm like, man, somebody could just be,
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Damn,
Somebody could be drunk right there. They could end my life.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I could be at a public place and somebody could shoot it up. So I think about things like that, and it drives me nuts sometimes. Man.
Yeah,
for sure.
I think I used to think like that, but I feel like the more I meditate and the more I like become peaceful, I think I'm more like, if it happens, it happens.
Yeah.
Like I don't even worry. You know what I mean? Like,
Accept it.
because it's already happened. You know what I mean? Like that's my thing. Is like things have already happened. It's just time hadn't caught up yet. So literally, like, what really made me realize like we're just literally souls in the bodies is when I used to be a sheriff and I seen somebody, like a man, die, and I was like, am I gonna live? Like, did he do everything he wanted to do in life? Like, where did he go? He was just here. You know what I mean? And then, so it really made me find myself and be like, if it happens, it happens. Like, you know what I mean? All I could do is be my best.
Yeah.
You know?
That's true.
But because that fear will get you messed up for real.
Fucks me up.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really scared because I feel like there is way more than just being a human.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I'm not really scared. I just don't want to know what happens. Like, I'd rather just, like, continue just trying to navigate it, see how good I can do.
Yeah.
And just, like, because then if you knew all the secrets, it kind of just, like, wastes the fun of it.
That's true. I never thought about that.
Kobe Bryant said something similar to that. He was they asked him a question.
Me and him are
if he could-
cousins, so.
If he could, hit a reset button or go back in time, if that was his power, he said he would never use it. He's like, that kind of takes the, if you can just go back and redo something, he's like, kind of takes the zest, kind of takes the, meaning out of the moment.
Because drive is like what, you drive
fuels
not
you.
knowing is like, let me see how far I can take this shit.
Yeah.
Like,
That question is definitely a question that like the answer would vary depending on the person and their aspirations, what they want for themselves.
Yeah.
It would vary.
some good ones.
That makes sense.
I think I would go back.
Good job. I don't even
Go
remember
back,
what
yeah,
the
me
question
too.
was, but
I think I would.
Because you would have to, I mean,
I don't know if I would do the same things
The question
though.
was, would you rather go back to the age of 5 with all the knowledge you have now, or stay the age you are now with all the knowledge your future self will have?
oh fuck yeah, go back to 5. I can't trust my future self, nigga. Judging on the first 31 years, I cannot trust me, nigga. No,
This is Preston's, man.
let's go back and try it again.
Would you Would you rather take a steaming dump on a church altar during service or get dunked in a pool of dead pig insides for a day?
Hold on, man. That's too
For
much.
a day.
I can't gasp. I can't say that again.
You gotta
Oh,
just
no.
live in the pig intestines.
He
and
said,
then-
would you rather take a steaming dump on a church altar during service or get dunked in a pool of dead pig insides for a day?
Excuse me, like just randomly dunked All day?
You gotta take a bath in their intestines first.
Oh, you just laying in there
You just have to be in there.
laying there
You can't
all day.
breathe.
Yeah.
With your head
Think
above,
about
of
the
course.
question before you ask him, man.
With
You
your,
can't breathe.
with your head above.
Your head
of
above,
course.
the head is above.
Yeah, head above for sure.
I was picturing some dude like
Okay.
dunking my head in like, ugh, like every 5 minutes.
Fully submerged.
Man, that's crazy.
In there.
No, I'm
I'm
taking
definitely gonna take the shit.
Taking a fat dump.
Yeah. Definitely gonna take the shit.
That pastor probably be on bullshit anyway.
Man.
I'm definitely, I'd do that. And no disrespect
too.
to the service or anything like that.
I would just
I'd play it off and be like, yo, I had to go. Like, couldn't hold it.
I would explain.
My bad.
I take
My
long
bad,
shit,
my
so
bad.
I'd explain it to him. Be like, yo,
While
so
you're taking the shit.
the other thing that I had to do was be dunked in some pig guts. So
Yeah.
I'm
I
here.
had to have done this.
I know
Taking this shit on this altar.
Yeah.
Bear with me,
I'm
please.
sorry.
I didn't want to be here, but it was a would you rather.
Yeah, I mean,
take it
Continue.
I got
Continue.
somebody bringing some air freshener. They got them on, they're on the way.
Yeah, don't take it personal. This is just the first church I see.
Yeah, this is the first church I see. Oh, it's
Man,
like you. So
straight
it's
up.
like you weren't even in service. So it's like you just busted in. And
You just
just
gotta
like,
walk
hey,
in.
yeah.
I'm here to shit, niggas. Excuse me.
Oh my god.
I love the Lord, but I got to shit.
Yeah.
Hell no, man. That ain't going down.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think he wants that.
He would understand the shit part. He'd be like, you know,
Yeah.
It is what it is. It's natural. It's a
I don't
natural
think God
process.
would want you to shit in his crib on his altar neither.
Man, he'll forgive it.
I think that
That's
would
one thing he
really
will
show
He'll forgive it.
gratitude and appreciation for the higher power. If
so
go
you would
in-
take the guts.
if you go in there and get in them guts, pause. Well, if it's,
You
bitches guts,
releasing
You would do the guts for God.
I think
The guts for God.
I think I should do the guts for God, bro.
Yeah.
I like how you said that. I got a ring to it. I do the guts for God.
guts
You
for
could be like, yeah, we gonna let
God.
this nigga in here. He believes in me this much.
Oh, that's a yeah.
he's
you
in here. You're validated,
They
brother.
got the gate
True,
open
true,
for you.
true.
We
Get
might
up
have to
there, bro.
take you. Well, you might die because of the shit that you was laying in, but you in here with us though. You might not make it out of that
Yeah.
pig intestine, but you gonna be here with us. Nigga.
Maybe God
Guts
do
for
want
God for me.
Guts for God, man. That might be the. I can't make that the title of the podcast, man.
Yeah.
Guts for God.
They gonna be
I
what
vote
the-
for
They
it.
gonna be like, these motherfuckers is off the chain for real.
Yeah.
Y'all are wild.
He'll forgive us.
All right. Y'all got some shout outs, man.
Oh,
What
that
y'all-
man over there is wild. Shit.
Yeah, he asked the question, man. That's his fault, man. What y'all got to get off your chest, man? Plug whatever you need to plug.
I keep looking at this.
The camera.
Them motherfuckers are off duty right now.
Still on.
Man, shout out to the podcast, man. We rolling strong, man. Shout out to Tevyn coming through and blessing us, and shout out to squad.
Oh yeah.
Appreciate y'all for letting me come through, man. I've been watching y'all, been sharing y'all stuff and everything too. So
Appreciate
y'all
you.
keep on advancing, man. Like I said, this is a nice little step up from where y'all were and stuff. Trials and tribulations. Go up through ups and downs, but keep
100.
it pushing, man. Y'all see Joe Rogan got that
Yes, sir.
Respect.
that whole $1 million deal. So and then also shout out to all the people that still believed in me through ups and downs as well. So
Yes, sir.
love it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Shout out Tevyn coming through, shedding some light and getting real with us.
Absolutely.
Raw District always. Shout out FOS. Shout out La Casa Blanca, Preston, for having that episode last night. That was dope.
Hell yeah.
And shout out for more to come. Shout out Nels.
Shout out Budweiser. God damn. Shout out Dogecoin. 63 cents, dog.
I'm in there again.
God damn.
I'm in there
Why'd I
again.
get out?
Well,
Hey, but I bought it at 54, so I'm still pissed because I was at 38
I bought this shit at 40,
originally.
so it's going up.
Hey, some
Sick, I'm sick.
AVE. Shout out to Lon Anthony, one of my clients. He got on AVE or something like that. It's one of those coins. He got in at $5, and it's at $500 right now.
Ooh,
He
shout
bought
out to him.
He said he bought 100 of them.
Man,
I said, God,
That's good money, bro.
that's 10 racks right there.
straight up.
Easy.
hmm
Oh my God, man.
Yeah, those cryptos are going crazy.
Crazy.
So
I hope they don't shut that shit down out of nowhere. Just decide.
Just because they're corrupt.
Mhm.
it's decentralized though.
Get in and get out of it.
Fucking
Mhm.
Robin
That's
Hood.
what I'm saying. Just take
Yeah,
advantage of
Robinhood.
it.
So if you go through a system like that through Robinhood, I got in cryptos like 5 years ago, or no, not even 5 years, like 3 years ago. I got an XRP, got Tron, I got a couple other different things, other different ones, but they haven't really done nothing. XRP is gonna go crazy though here soon. Ripple.
Yeah, that's what they say. That's what they say.
Yeah, XRP is gonna go crazy. I think I got like 400 of those.
What that?
So.
Yeah, they have 44 cents now.
I keep hearing about that.
Which one?
That XRP.
XRP.
Yeah.
The actual guy who runs Ripple, he graduated from TPI.
Damn.
So shout out to him.
Shout out to
Got
him.
That's wild.
Damn.
I'm definitely gonna have to buy some.
Crazy.
Willie Cauley-Stein from Kansas too, ain't he?
Who?
Willie Cauley-Stein.
Yeah, he's from here.
Who's that?
The
NBA
the
player.
NBA player, yeah.
Mm.
That's a bunch of motherfuckers from Kansas that y'all motherfuckers low key don't know. Shout out to the bowler. Who was the bowler? Chris something. The bowler, the famous bowler.
Oh yeah.
Chris something. I thought.
Fuck, I
Chris
don't know. Yeah.
Sandusky, I think.
No.
Sandusky.
Shit was a little more simple.
There's a golf player
This
too.
nigga said Chris Jones.
That's
my boy Trev's.
Gary Woodland.
Gary Woodland.
That's my
Who's
boy
that?
Trev's
He's a
cousin.
golfer.
Oh yeah.
Oh, really?
Shout out
Trevor
to
Woodman, that's
Kansas,
his
the
cousin.
band Kansas. You know.
Yeah. Middle of the United
Kansas,
States.
the band. Yep.
Yeah. Shout out to them, man. They come on the podcast, Kansas.
Yep.
Yeah, we need you.
We got to
They're not from Kansas though.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah,
They're
they're.
not.
They
They're
went
from
to Topeka
Topeka.
West.
They're not from Kansas, bro.
Oh yeah. You go ahead and fact check yourself right.
They didn't. They
live in Kansas
they
right now.
moved to Kansas.
That's
When?
fine.
Look it up.
When did they move?
Look it up.
They're like 70, bro. If they lived most of their life here, they're from Kansas.
They're like 70.
They've lived their whole life. They're from Kansas.
They are Kansas. Kansans.
See, that's crazy. I don't even know.
Man, they just
Carry
pointed
on my
at-
wayward
They just,
son.
they
You've
just
heard it.
pointed at the middle of the
Carry
map.
on
I'll show
my
you
They just
off
pointed
air
at the
so we
middle
don't
of the
get
map
flagged.
and said, "That's what we're gonna call ourselves, Kansas."
What?
It's all a hoax, man. They not from here, man.
Okay.
He's a conspiracy
Hey,
theorist.
Down that
He
rabbit hole.
knows for sure, too.
Ain't got no more shout outs. Hey, shout out to the Raw District, man. Shout out Tevyn for coming through. Shout out to La Casa Blanca. Yeah, man. It's episode number 20. Shum. I don't know, man. Y'all be easy.
Appreciate
Shim,
you.
shim.
Appreciate you. Yeah,
Straight up,
appreciate y'all.
Hardest fucking podcast in the world.